I think the possibilities are very high, but there's also like big chances. Like I've seen just about every one of these players have some bad days, you know, and sometimes the pressure, like, have they really been brushing up? They all have high peaks. Baj, Yato, all of these guys have won golds, have like done crazy things with other teams, but together in this formation, can they pull off those things they've done with these other teams, you know? And that's the question on my mind. Have they been practicing for the past 7 months, right? Are they rusty at all? Do they still have that dog in them? Like, you know, Nats was saying, like, he is reinvigorated for Mobile Legends right now. He is hungry for this. And I think when we look at some of these like top 3, top 4 teams, a lot of it's going to come down to the hunger.
Yeah. I'm not saying that only just passion can take you far in the esports community, but for sure, at the end of the day, the players that are here today are driven by passion and hard work, you know? And
that's crucial.
Yeah, like most of these faces are familiar faces. Like we said, these faces have been competing, have been trying to earn a slot at these big tournaments for the longest time. And I'm honestly, okay, I might be a little bit biased towards some teams, but honestly, like I'm happy to see everyone trying at this current time and age.
Don't worry about it. We're not even surprised that you're going to be biased. You've been saying this every single game that we've gone into, Ashley.
Okay, I was trying to say something nice. I was trying to say something nice, and then there you go, ruining it.
Hey, look. And I'm not trying to say anything bad, all right? It was really, you're at least honest about it, right? But then it's okay.
We got a liar over here on the...
Yeah, I know. It was flipping his wings. But I'm liking the draft so far. Marcel, I mean, I prefer Marcel being banned out on the red side. But I guess Marcel, like you mentioned, not exactly first pick material. So you don't want to give it away on the red side when you're trading 1 for the 2. Freya's gone. Kalea's gone. Kind of indicating that maybe Omifo wants to play a little bit of an assassin. Probably looking to go dive heavy on the side of Leviathan. So I'm probably looking at the Boxia being taken off as well if I'm Coach Tyrant, maybe.
Definitely a possibility. I mean, we've seen the Bosch already be a problem. I think it's got to be a first ban here for Leviathan. Unless they have something up their sleeve or they really just feel they're that much better. The Marcel's already gone, so you don't have to worry about it. But we are seeing some things. A lot of times in first bans, we've been seeing the Yves get banned out. We've been seeing the Jushin get banned out. That's still open as well. So a couple possibilities in terms of trade. There goes the Yves. Will the Jushin get left open?
No chance. No chance,
So
right?
then the Basha's left open.
There you go. Basha first pick. Is that really a doubt?
I don't think it's a doubt, unless there's something else really powerful out there, but the Freya's not open.
Oh, the Sora is open. The Sora
is open. Yeah, because the Kalea's been out. There's a lot. With the Kalea being banned out and the Phoveus being banned out, that leaves so much. But the fact that there's a lot of times if there's just one, blue side has advantage. But yeah, you pick up the Sora, but then you give over what? The Basha and this, you know, like no matter what, you're giving up 2 strong picks to Leviathan here.
Yeah, you are, but it's... I like the Valentina still, but I would still prefer the Boxia so much more.
I mean, I do think that Boxia is a very good first pick overall, but someone that's kind of maybe close to value is the Fredrin, which is also open. So maybe that's why they decided to go for the Valentina instead.
And it stops it's kind of like what we saw from previous team. You pick up, when the Sora's open, you pick up the Valentina first.
Yeah.
It didn't work out that well, but it was a possible answer.
Yeah. Just gets rid of the option of the Sora.
Sheesh, man, that's a bulky front line. You got 2 bodyguards. Who's going to be the one celebrity that's walking in between them for Leviathan? That's what I'm looking at this point. Sora's got to come through on the other side, right? Or are they not going to pick it because it's global ban? Maybe waiting to pick it up in the second game. Glue and Carry, solid first picks. I like the first half of for U2 Esports. At the same time, Leviathan with such strong front line. It's got to be what? Is that CC? Winter Wonderland? Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
I like it. I think it's, I mean, it's solid EXP lane. You keep yourself simple here. You have your front line, and now you just need to kind of choose, all right, who's going to really output the damage here? Do they go for something like a Farza, like something, you know, long range, something that can hang out in the back, outrange the Valentina? The Yves is banned out, the Jushin's banned out, so the Zitian is still open as well. They could pick that up here if it doesn't get banned out by U2.
I smell a Framus and... Whoa!
Framus?
Okay. I was gonna say Framus and Vexana ban maybe, but...
Framus maybe. Vexana right now so weak, to be honest, in like this current meta. So exposed. The damage is present, but just not enough. Maybe to the Glue, yes, but Glue can still go for like a vengeance, you know, just completely kind of negate what the Vexana can do. But yes, the Faramis does look super strong, especially with what Leviathan have going on. I mean, imagine that with the Faramis, and then just add a marksman to the fray like a Granger. You're just looking at complete destruction in these team fights. So it's quite scary, if I may say so myself. But I think if you're U2, look to take out the Granger, which looks super solid if you're Leviathan here.
I think, you know, I mean, like...
Oh, sorry.
Go. You're good. Go, Ashley.
I was thinking, like, either a Granger or a Harith, maybe? Or even, like, hear me out, maybe a Moskov.
Oh,
well, sadly, Moskov just got banned, so you were on the right track. Okay. You two thought the same thing. So yeah, at this point, yeah, all you really have left, you go for the Granger, right? You go for something, which with that lineup, like I said, like you could honestly just stick like a Granger Farza in here, just like some 2 long-range heroes and hang it out.
Lined up in my sights. Who's that?
Is that the Ixia?
Joy?
Is that Fighter?
Lined up in...
Oh, Kimmy!
You're terrible with the voice lines, guys.
I know, right?
I mean,
like, who was that?
don't be open up the game so often, you know. I got those Naruto skins. After that, I'm just like, I'm chilling.
Isn't this y'all's job to know these voice lines?
The voice lines? I can remember skill names, but remembering 150 voice lines, now we're pushing it, alright?
I'll try. The basic
Sora.
ones, yeah.
I know that's Sora.
See, I don't like that from U2 Esports, which is really well played. This is a strategy we've seen, like, this is the 3rd or the 4th time we're looking at it today, where if the team kind of goes for the Valentina first, you're kind of preventing that Sora on the other side, but then the other team doesn't pick it up, so now you're forced to pick Valentina and Sora in one game. So that kind of really hinders what you can do for the next one. But yes, the Nolan.
The Nolan.
I'm liking it.
Ashley, thoughts on the Nolan?
I'm a little surprised by that pick, actually. I haven't seen a Nolan in, like, in a very long time.
I don't know how to feel about it. Against a Basha and a Gatot and CC, like, yeah, you could burst down Yato or ISO here, but that's about it. It's going to be tough, especially in terms of lore pit, trying to sneak in. A lot of it's going to come down to how well Zoltra and Ziggy can open up space for him to find play around the map. Leviathan with a much more straightforward comp, in my opinion.
Hey, man, you guys are taking it the wrong way. The Nolans can keep up with the farm speed of the Baxia, able to make the same rotations. Probably one of the fastest heroes when it comes to jungle clear, if you ask me. And if they're able to get that snowball with the Sora in the EXP lane, along with the mess that the Glue creates, yeah, we're looking at something that you two can pull off at the same time. But yes, if you ask me, Leviathan, a much more straightforward draft, Trex.
So let's see exactly how it goes as we jump back in to the Land of Dawn for the last series of the night. This is Leviathan going up against U2 Esports. Break it down for us, Kronos.
Yeah, well, getting it started already, you can take a look at what I was talking about. The Nolan's going to be super fast when it comes in terms of jungle clear, even able to get ahead. Is it going to be? Yeah, we're just on par, I would say, at this point, and this is what we wanted to see, fast rotations come out. And again, in terms of trying to take away these turtles or steal away the turtles, he's going to be super fast as well. He's going to have that extra bit of mobility to move in, get those fractures on point, and you can see the invade just working out to perfection. Not letting the Boxia do what the Boxia wants. This is the Nolan rotation that we've seen for a long time now, and it's just perfectly executed so far.
Oh, a lot of damage on Oh My Foe there. Brought down Zultra with first blood, and more damage comes out. This is rough. A good start for you two.
Well, Sykes able to be a problem early on. This is what you want to see when you're doing a Nolan. Get ahead, prevent the enemy jungler from doing anything whatsoever. Meanwhile, Zultra just tanking a lot of damage. Oh, he could go down. No, he doesn't.
Exactly how it goes. Coming into this, though, with that, I liked the way that Oh My Foe did his rotation. Went for EXP lane. Yes, he loses the camp. But getting that EXP crab early on helps make things up. But then taking the death, U2 quickly moves on to him, and that's going to slow him down even more. And Sykes right now going to start to have a level advantage, going to start to being ahead, and especially coming into first turtle, that could be a problem.
Yeah, and you can already see Joybot has to put in a lot of work, right? Tries the unbreakable, and now he's zoned out completely, all thanks to that one early invade coming in from U2 Esports.
And will we see something happen with Bethlehem here? No, Sykes still able to get it. First turtle, plus another kill into the hands of Ziggy. Leviathan in trouble right now.
Yeah, and you can see already Ziggy taken down by ISO. And here ISO flickering forward, trying to take down Sykes as well. At the same time, he's bobbing, he's weaving, trying to make it out of harm's way. But at the same time, a lot of pressure from Zultra, able to take him down. ISO gets one, but gets taken back.
All right, it's a brawly start in the beginning of this game, but U2 continues to win out. They get turtle. It's 4-1 in kills. It's a 1.7 gold lead. Ziggy shows up. He finds one, does go down for it. But when we look at the gold lane right now, ISO being down behind Plaga right now could be a problem. You want to see the carry scale up. It takes some time to scale up, and being ahead this early on against a Granger is a huge win in the book of U2.
Yeah, not just that. Don't forget, Sykes even got the better of Oh My Foe in terms of rotation. Oh My Foe is down 2. He's already down 2 deaths. Same thing going on with Inkel in the mid lane. Has the advantage. Of course, Leviathan have a great scaling lineup, and I was going to say, we're going to wait for the Sky Piercer from Yato, but gets that as a first item. So if they play this right, Leviathan could walk away with the game if Yato's able to get a couple of kills early.
Yeah, Yato's going to need to find something, because that is a major damage dealer. Everything else is pretty much bulky on the team, right? It all comes down to just ISO and Yato in terms of damage. Bethlehem eventually may come online. You have the Shred. We've seen CCs carry games before, but you don't want to put all your eggs in that basket, right? Thing is, we look at U2, and you have Ziggy, you have Plaga, you have the Valentina, plus you have Sykes. And right now, with the way they're already kind of snowballing in the beginning, it's looking good for their composition.
Well, I think... Oh, wait, traction built. AOG as well, catching one member.
A lot of damage does come down. Ziggy able to get the response out of Bethlehem, though. And Sykes takes another turtle.
Well, powered by Runestone, that turtle. And I think at this point, U2 Esports slowly starting to pull away with the game. They had a great draft going in. Joybot, oh, did he just cancel out his unbreakable at that point? But you can see already getting on top of him. ISO forced to flicker out. Zultra caught in no man's land. Flickers out of harm's way at the same time. But the fracture, ooh, could get a kill. AOG out of there, Joybot.
Joybot gets away to safety for a second. I thought he was cutting it way too close. Is able to pull it off. Leviathan now still with only a kill on the book, and now 3K behind. Taking a look at the items, ISO does go for an early Sky Piercer. Is that the right play with how Leviathan is handling? He doesn't go for the Hunter Strike first. He's looking to scale here, but with being so far behind already, could be a mistake.
Yeah, I would say so too. You're lacking a lot of damage at this point, and you don't have the poke from your team. A lot of pressure on Bethlehem at this point, if you ask me. Because if you got ISO and Yato trying to beat the Executioners, you need someone to poke down the opposition, and Zultra doing a fantastic job on this glue. And you know what I wanted to point out though, Trex? Just taking a look at the cameras that they've been showing, U2 Esports seem to be playing together in the same spot. Kind of have a boot camp going on, so communication would be much better compared to Leviathan, right?
Yeah, that's huge, actually. That's something that obviously you're not going to see around the map here. And it's going to be, even if you are the underdog team, just being in person communication like that improves immediately. There is harsh approval. It doesn't matter what anyone says. It makes everything a little bit easier.
100%. Oh my foe able to get the anti-cuirass early as well. 6 minutes 30 seconds into the game. The last turtle, Zultra already being annoying. So far we haven't seen Ziggy go for those Windstride wind. Wait, what is going on? They almost got that one kill.
Not close to it. And grab is there as well up on the top side. Zultra playing an amazing game right now. Should get caught off here, but still overall has gotten kills, had made plays around the map. Leviathan need to translate that kill though into a turtle. Look at Sykes.
Yeah, look at him. He's just waiting. Oh, waiting for the right opportunity. Look at it go for the fractures. Well, Retribution not able to get it. Windstride coming through with AOG.
Oh!
Lifetime. Oh my goodness. What an AOG of their own. Able to get to reply. Two for one trade, and ISO able to snipe from downtown. Finds another. Adds a stack to the Sky Piercer.
It looked so good for you two for a moment there, but quickly Leviathan respond with the AOG of Joy Baj's own. They get the turtle. They're coming back slowly into this game, but U2 Esports still hold a strong gold lead, and it's in a lot of the right places. In the gold lane, over onto the side of Plaga, still deathless, got in Corrosion Scythe, just got the golden staff. Luckily ISO though, getting that kill, puts himself back in the map, and maybe it was a good choice to go for that Sky Piercer when he did. He did finally lock in the Hunter Strike, but at least that second kill that he got will put a stack into the book of that Sky Piercer.
Yeah, I think that blessing at the moment is working out for them, but I really thought Sykes would have been able to get that Retribution and that turtle, didn't we? Pop that fracture, and at the same time too, just a little bit of a difference. But NK, oh my goodness, what an AOG, just going in at that point. No hesitation whatsoever. Just that they didn't get the kills that they needed to, and thanks to the Unbreakable coming in from Joy Baj at the same time, Zultra has been absorbing a lot of pressure as well, if I may say so. And you can see why Joy Baj is just around and providing vision. Now at this point of the game, Leviathan firmly have river control. How will U2 Esports try and take it back?
I mean, at this point, they still do have a lead. I don't think they're exactly completely fighting for river control. It's get into these off lanes. They've already taken a tower on bot side, on top side. They still have map control in a sense. And at this point of the game, mid lane they're struggling for. ISO just gets in the Malefic Roar. U2 just needs to think about how they're going to approach this. Is this their time? Power spike, item spike definitely seems to be in the hands of Leviathan right now. And you two have to kind of be careful about this. And this is where we're starting to see the problem with Sykes, I feel like. How is he going to approach these Lord fights if Leviathan has that river control that you're speaking of? He's got to look for good angles.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to be psyched up when you're going in. But you're just like, oh my foe.
Uh-oh, big damage on Oh My Foe. Shifting Clouds comes in.
Ooh, Traction Pulse misses as well. Yato doing a lot of damage, and now you can see the go in AOG at the same time, catching one member. Revitalize popped in, and Plaga doing a lot of damage with a speedy light wheel. Zultra on top of the target. NK creating a separation. Bethlehem goes down first.
And that's huge. Bethlehem's been the one to kind of start and zone out these fights. A lot of time we just saw him there, but this time he dives too deep. U2 Esports, though, still keeping it cool. They know just because we took one, it doesn't mean it's a guarantee for this Lord. We haven't found ISO yet. We haven't found Yato yet.
Well, they need to find the right target. Look at Yato, though. Got the Blood Wings early, so a little bit of extra sustain, and the movement around the river has been quite fast, if I may say so. Just giving that extra bit of control that they need over U2 Esports.
I mean, overall, the fights in general have felt fast. I mean, and they're not very, it's not very like 5v5 in one spot. It's very spread out. We just saw Sykes and ISO going at it on 1v1 off cam up in the top side. We see Oh My Foe getting hit by a grab. You know, everyone is constantly moving around this big circle and finding little plays here and there. I'm wondering when everything is going to finally kind of implode into one big fight.
A little bit of touch and go, right? That's what it's been the entire time. So how are they going to make this work? You can see already Zultra being annoying on this glue. Rightly so. Joybotch trying to get the control back. Oh My Foe coming through. Badass roller on the way. Catches Zultra. Now he's going to be the target. Gets pulled back by the Unbreakable. He gets on top of him with the grab as well. At the same time, but look at Plaga. They should have the damage with the speed of light. Little fracture comes in. But AOG out of there with the help of the revitalize. Yato kiting. All the damage being dished out. But you can see Zultra is going to be the target. They take down Sykes. Still hiding in the bush. Looking to take him down. Oh.
Yato deleted. Which is huge, but still U2 doesn't try to rush it.
Yeah, and it's because of the fact that they don't have Zultra to try and zone out the entire, the rest of the team, which he has been doing for quite a long time. And at this point, I feel like it's looking a little difficult. So, how will they make it out? Oh no, they're looking to catch Sykes. He has been in that bush constantly, right? He's been in that bush constantly the entire time. It's looking a bit risky, if you ask me, that Leviathan are not scouting out these bushes before going into fights.
Yeah, so let's see how this goes in. Still, I mean, we're literally still on First Lord right now. Just to point out to everybody, we're at 12 and a half minutes. First Lord's still up. Nobody fully committing. Both teams really just taking their time with this. Leviathan, every time one goes down, wait a second, a lot of damage.
Oh, wait, Zultra again splits up, absorbs a lot at this point. And look at Leviathan, man. It looks like U2 Esports pulled up in the wrong corner.
I mean, but they're holding a strong goal lead right now, and even when Zultra pulls up in the wrong place, he seems to be able to get away, and it goes the same for Leviathan. Lord Low, Sykes comes in and steals it.
Yeah, Retribution on point as well. The grab wrap comes through. Yes, they get Ziggy. But look at the same time, the Badass Roller makes his way out of the OG. Coming in to shot Zultra at the same time. 8K additional damage. Fracture comes in, just not enough to take was free the entire time on a killing spree. No one's been touching him. And now they're straight through. ISO forced to flick out at the same time. U2 Esports might just pull it off here, Trex.
Yeah, U2 Esports is dominating right now. Even in the moments, Leviathan seems to be able to get some big plays in the fights. U2 goes the distance. They're able to drag these out a little bit longer. They're able to find moments to keep on re-engaging and responding. Inhibitor goes down. Holy Defense is gone. And U2 with almost a 6K gold lead at this point.
Well, U2 Esports, they've been playing it slow, calculated, a bit of touch and go, no tug of wars. They just get what they want and they get out of there, which is so well played. The discipline that they have with their decision making, knowing what they want. And even looking at the itemization, not getting too greedy at all whatsoever. Nice Wishing Lantern early. Anti-Crash, Radiant Armor, Guardian Helmet on this glue. That's a lot of HP there. And I think they have enough defense. They just, I mean, probably just get maybe the Dominance Ice on Zultra. And I think he's going to be really hard to take down.
Yeah, I mean, he's already kind of been a pain in Leviathan's backside this whole game. He's been, even when he dies, it's worth it most of the time. Even when he's getting pulled away back onto the tower, it's worth it most of the time because it's biding time for YouTube to be able to look for the re-engage and things of that nature. Now, Leviathan, what do they do from here? They still are holding clean map control, but also I almost feel like it's just YouTube playing it patient. The only reason why Leviathan is really out doing their thing right now is possibly because YouTube doesn't want to fully commit.
I mean, it's very clear you two are the ones that have controlled the pace of the game, right? If you ask me. So far, Leviathan playing off the back foot. Zultra now could possibly walk into a death bush, but then again, it's so funny when you see, like, it feels like Zultra really going into the wrong corner, and then you have this badass roller alongside a Gato Kacha just standing there. But at the same time, it's just Goofy Patrick walking up to them, right?
It's just Goofy Patrick, bro. It's just Goofy Patrick. He walks up to any corner fearless. He's not stressing it. It's freaking Patrick.
He don't.
He don't care about nothing. About it. He's about that life.
Exactly. Lord Cam showing up at this moment. You can see the Lord's up already, 16 minutes into the game. You know for a fact Leviathan want to contest.
All right, but how do they do it, right? Oh My Foe, I think, is too many times holding down the front line when he needs to maybe be a bit more patient about how he approaches the fights. Bethlehem maybe needs one, Joybaj maybe needs to be one, but Oh My Foe needs to be able to be alive and be able to find the angle on that Retro, because that's what Psych's doing. We named it, we wanted him to do it, we said that, hey, his approach to these Lord fights is going to be crucial, and he's not. He's being so patient with it, coming in at the last moments right when he needs to.
Yeah, and you can see Zultra as well canceling out the recall from Joybaj right now. Already Lord taking out half HP. They're trying to reset it, but U2 Esports not letting go. Plaga still at it at the same time. Badass Roller trying to get the retribution, but not able to do so. Nice wind strike coming through as well at the same time. They go in, and now he makes his way out of there. Oh My Foe doesn't want any of that smoke. Just makes it out alive, knowing that the Lord's coming through. They need to defend.
And Leviathan just can't find an angle in right now. Even Plaga using that AOG, it seemed like, oh, was that a misclick? Like, no, you're able to get behind them, you're able to distract, you're able to pincer down onto Oh My Foe. It's a good play around the map. U2 Esports, in terms of how they're approaching every fight, is just so clean.
Oh, how are they going to be able to do this? How are they going to be able to finish? From the bot side, the Lord's gonna come through. Leviathan, I think they're hanging on to their life here. Already going in, wind strike. Oh my goodness, catches two members, but at the same time, you can see the back line. Oh My Foe gets taken down instantly. Nice shifting skies, curtain call, but to what effect? Winter Crown from ISO pops at that, gets himself an immortality. But oh, this is what we wanted to see with a Sora, and are we getting a treat for our eyes?
And not only that, but Plaga has had the gold lane experience, but in the backside, another AOG connects.
Yeah, Inke did not hesitate whatsoever. AOG, but Joybot just making it out alive, and U2 Esports pulling off an upset. 1-0 in this best of 3.
I guess the question on our minds is, was it even an upset? Did U2 really come into this as the possible favorites? Because they just dominated that game. I mean, you mentioned it, they're all hanging out together, and I think that's something we really saw. The comms were on point. The communication, the way they approached every single team fight there was just a well-oiled machine. And now U2 is going to be a team on a lot of our eyes.
Yeah, honestly, like, I want to say I stand corrected again with the Nolan pick, but honestly, this is such a classic, like, TSU move where, you know, these teams start picking up some weird or abnormal picks that we don't usually see, because I haven't seen this Nolan pick in so long, but we just watched them basically own the other team with this Nolan.
Yeah.
I mean, the Nolan, again, haven't seen it for such a long time because it's such a niche pick, right? That's one of the reasons. But still, I would say probably A tier when it comes to the junglers, when not a lot of assassins are left open. It's something that has a very one-dimensional playstyle, and that's what he did. Gets the buff, goes into the enemy jungle, invades. Once he gets that invade done, it's going to be hard to stop him. And that's what they did. And to add pressure alongside that, they did get that glue. So, I mean, it worked out in the end for them, U2 Esports. They just got the ball, rolled with it, 18-minute game. Was there really a point where Leviathan really had the advantage tracks because there was a fight where they kind of got like a double kill, triple kill, I think 3 kills off the bounce, but then the gold lead was never in their favor, was it?
No, I don't think the gold lead ever fully tipped into their favor. There was some moments where it definitely like, okay, there's possibilities here, but U2 from start to finish, it felt like that game, like they had a plan coming into that. Even in the beginning of getting the quick early kill onto ISO, putting Plaga in a good spot to have a nice experience and farm up, having Sykes farm up as well. I mean, overall, Zoltra was just the distraction from the real issues at hand. And there was a moment where Leviathan almost get that Lord, and Sykes comes in and just steals it. And that, I think, is really where it was like, okay, this is a wrap at this point. Leviathan just doesn't have answers to the way that U2 is moving. Not exactly a draft diff, not exactly a gameplay diff, but just like a movement. Like U2 was just clean in so much of those team fights.
Yeah, and one thing definitely I want to point out is Inke on this Valentina. Oh my goodness, just not hesitating whatsoever to go in with an AOG, man. And again, that one bush was like a death bush the entire time. Whenever anyone walked up to it, yeah, Sykes was just able to say, "Psych, you're out of here."
This is the steal right here. Just walks up, steals it. Ashley, thoughts?
Yeah, you typically see a CC and Gatot combo. Like, this is not a new, wombo combo that we've seen before, but to be able to see the Valentina with the Gatot ult right after the Sora ult was definitely like a sight to see, yeah.
Sheesh, that's what I'd say.
Overall, just monster. Sheesh is right. And you know, ISO tried on the, we saw some decent moments from him in the beginning on the Granger. Remember, we were like, okay, you got the Sky Piercer, he gets a stack in, he's got Hunter Strike in. And every time that it felt like Leviathan was about to have a moment where they could like, okay, this is their chance to hit their power spike, U2 just snubs it out. They played objective base, they played map base, and it secured them the win. Inke is the MVP, and you were talking about him earlier, Kronos. Do we think this is well-deserved?
Yep.
I mean, well-deserved, I wouldn't, I mean, yes, but I still think Sykes probably would have been a better MVP for me. Personally, I think Sykes did absolutely fantastic on that Nolan, because not every day you get to see a Nolan. Not everyone can pull off a Nolan in that cleanly, too. Just getting the right targets at the right time, a lot of retribution. But in K, I mean, you can't take away anything from him. Those AOGs were on point. And even though it looked like he wasn't dishing out a lot of damage, that's how Valentina's kind of look, right? It looks like they're not doing a lot of damage, and all of a sudden your HP is like below half, just with everything that's there. And providing the utility that the team really needed.
Almost like to argue that even the Sora could deserve MVP as well, because of all the crazy sets. You know, he was usually grabbing like 3-4 people, letting the Valentina layer on top of his skills.
Yeah, I mean, everyone, even